So he has sideburns that go like almost yeah, all the way down, and they end in like a sharp point, like almost like a dagger.
Okay.
He has a full-on mullet, which is it's very fashionable around this period of time. He is very heavily muscled, a bit like an Adonis, but not quite in the face area. He's not
Okay.
particularly attractive in the face area, but he is built probably like at least like 6'4", lots of muscle and a couple battle scars on his chest and arms. For those who I don't know, see him walking out of the shower with a towel on.
Does he have does he have a low cut uniform?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like
That's a little
That's
bit
up
of a
to
low-cut
you.
uniform. But just putting like the first like the top of his chest and pectoral muscles on display. You guys know that he is dumb as rocks. And basically has no technical skill whatsoever, but he's a kind of mastered the art of murder and surprisingly good at introducing himself to new people.
Do you have decent contact skill?
13, so he's actually pretty good at it.
Yeah, he is. Okay. A diplomat and a killer.
Yeah, I would have given them the breakdown of, we need to stay away from this location.
This other planet. We don't want to go there. It's bad.
All right. I'm gonna need you to color that in red. Danger. That's a danger planet.
Yes,
and
sir.
Then, if you can, the ones that are medium danger, make them yellow, and then if they're good planets, make them green.
I will do that, sir.
Have him look at these things when you get him up when he's up in the morning, and co-figurate whether it's right.
Configurate. That must be a Rigel word. You've never heard it before. You can kind of guess what it means in context. Okay, so
are there any chances that this could be an enemy plot that could involve violence?
I suppose it could. Have you seen any Zangids?
Well, not from. We're in space.
He doesn't laugh. He's a tard, remember? He's got long ears and a green complexion, and he's.
But he looks at you like you're an idiot. I'm just like, come on, we're in space. Of course I haven't.
There are no Zangid ships around, Commander?
Oh, no.
None have been spotted.
It shouldn't be 6 months and they can't get any crops to grow. And you know that despite your failure.
Yeah.
Something about lasers, maybe? Where they're using lasers to cool the planet? There has to be some kind of enemy.
Kill Casey just looks at you, and then he says, "I'll begin my investigation. Do you have a hover vehicle I can use?" He's saying this to Supervisor Smith.
Could they be cooling the? Could the sun, or not? He wouldn't say sun. Could the star in the system be cooling somehow? Is this planet not getting enough energy from their local star?
I knew it. Lasers. and he kind of hits his fist against, like, I don't know, a wall or something like that. Almost.
Yes.
Navigator.
Yes, Captain. Yeah, or yes, Commander.
I'm going to need you to
scan
the surface of the planet
Oh.
As best you can to try to find if there are any activated or deactivated rockets. that may be pushing the planet out of its normal spot.
Really?
No, did I stutter? Go ahead and check it out.
Yes, sir. We'll call you back.
A geomagnetic reversal. It's happened
Magnets.
on other planets. The where the poles reverse themselves.
Vuto, you better make an intelligence check.
I
like how you were
nodded,
just like,
yes.
yes.
Yeah. Another natural one. For some reason, I didn't understand it.
Okay.
And I'm like,
No.
like,
That's not what Kill Casey was talking about. He wasn't talking about this thing. He isn't talking about a reversal of the poles. He's talking about the planet. The axis of the planet is changing. You know what I mean?
So I actually
The
explained
poles
it
aren't
correctly.
shifting.
Okay, so now he does explain it correctly to you, Smitty. And now you're like,
Okay.
oh.
It would seem in the computer system is showing outside gravitational forces that were previously unidentified by our scans.
Interesting. I turn around as I'm doing using my free weights.
You had to find the command on the bridge. Sure, why not?
Now, what does that mean?
God damn it.
Explain it. Explain it to me again.
Commander, it's more like millions of small wormholes have started to pull on this axis.
So like a shotgun. I see.
Or the holes left by the shot of a shotgun?
Right. So but it's still shooting though.
Well, it's...
Or did it already happen and we're waiting for the second shot? That's going to throw the axis off even more.
More like, to put it in the simplest of terms, Commander.
Which you're used to doing.
Please do.
A vacuum
Please do.
pulling through a vacuum pulling through millions of little holes. So it's
So like a grater, like a cheese grater or something like that, pulling.
Yes. A force behind a cheese grater pulling things through.
So, Navigator, can you figure out the origin of the source of that cheese grater?
We have picked up a Zangid ship that must have been hidden behind the fifth planet. It is coming this way.
How big? Is it a destroyer
It
class?
is a destroyer, sir.
Perfect. There's been the correct amount of bloodshed today. This is basically the cherry on top.
What are your orders, Commander?
Hail them so that I can mock them on screen.
Okay. He gestures to the communications
shields,
officer.
Captain? Should shields go up?
You,
Yes.
You guys still have 30 points. You have 30 points. Keep them. The communications officer opens up, and a Zangid shows up and says, "Get away from our planet."
Oh, is this your planet?
That's right. Get away. They're still
Yeah.
pretty far off, so there's a little bit of a delay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And I pull up their little personal communicator.
You got one of those. Okay, yeah.
And they're
the big one, the parabolic and all that. Yeah.
Is it?
Where
like
did you
big,
get
big?
that? Terran scum, Rigel garbage.
Well, it appears that your little machine is not going to be operating anytime soon.
What have you done to Commander Zilch?
Oh, he's in pieces down there.
You'll be in pieces soon.
Mhm.
And then, the screen goes blank. And they're coming. Here they
Battle
come.
stations,
They're
everyone.
coming.